think that looks great. Nice
Okay.
job. If I want at least 28, that means 28 is my smallest number, right? Alligator eats the bigger number. Okay, so alligator's eating the bigger side. This is your small side, so you have arrow. I can get exactly 28,000 and we still get the picnic. Okay, so if we equal it, as long as we equal it, we're good. Okay, now when we're graphing this, I am not going to solve for y on this. And the reason is that means I'm going to be subtracting 35 and then dividing everything by 140. Yuck. 35 divided by 140 is not going to turn out well for us. Okay? So, remember during our homework I said we're going to relook at intercepts? Okay? Well, that's what we're going to do. It's going to be so much easier than solving for y. Okay? So, when I'm doing my x-intercept, you guys remember the cover-up method? We cover up and divide. Okay? So, take someone on a calculator. I see a couple calculators out there. Take 28,000. Let's divide it by 35 and find out what the x-intercept is going to be.
800.
You got 800? Okay, so my x-intercept is going to be 800. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, right? But we're going to cover up the x, and we're going to find y, so we're going to divide by 140 now. Is that kind of coming back to you a little bit? So, okay, so go ahead and do that. Tell me what we end up with. Good, 200. Okay, so now I know that my x's have got to get out to 800, because that's where I'm going to put a point at, 800. And my y's have got to get to 200, because I'm going to put a point there. So on your x's, what are you going to count by to get to 800? 200 to work. Can we count by 100? Yeah. If I'm going to count by 100, I think it's better if we can try to spread it out a little bit farther. So you always start at 0, right? Always a 0. And then 100, 200. I'm going to get lazy here and just put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Understanding that we're at 800. Okay? All right, so now going up on the y's, we need to get to 200. What do you guys want to count by there? 25s would work, 50s would work, even 100s technically work. 10, I don't think you have 20 units.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so we'll just do kind of like 50s will be in the kind of the middle part there. So 50, 100, 150, 200. Okay. All right, and let's go ahead. X is number of yearbooks. We have that right here, number of yearbooks. So let's go ahead and transfer that down here. Okay, so X is going to be number of yearbooks. And again, I'm just putting YB for yearbooks. And then my Y will be number of, that's right, class rings, very good. So I'm just going to put CR for class rings. Okay, and give it a title, junior, junior class. So like junior class picnic. Whatever, just something so we know what's going on with the problem. All right, so now, if it says x equals 800, right? You're going down your x-axis and just stick a dot on 800, okay? So just put a little dot there on 800. Okay, and it says your y is at 200, so go over here and put a dot on 200. Okay, is this going to be a solid or a dotted line?
Solid.
Solid. So solid line. Arrows on the end there. All right, and so my symbol says y is greater than. Where's greater going to go? Goes above. Okay, so greater is going to be everything up here. All right, now the last thing it said to do, okay, so if I kind of look back at the top, then name a solution and interpret the meaning. So someone tell me, what is a solution here? What's an answer that would work? How could they get their picnic?
They have to sell 800, like 800 yearbooks, and then they have to sell 200 classrooms.
Okay, well that would be one guy that works, right? 800, 200? Okay, what would be another coordinate point that would work here, Sam?
You could sell 800 yearbooks and 50 rings.
Yeah? Okay, could we do like 400 and 150?
Yes.
Yeah, so on this, you're just going to pick a point that's up here in the shaded region. I mean, I don't care how high you go, you can go way up there, okay? One of the things I would be cautious of though, is flirting with this line, okay? Because we know that we are hand drawing our stuff, right? So we know that it's not exact, it's just a good little sketch, a good little picture. So if you get really super close to here, like I don't know for sure if 400 and 100 actually work. It looks like it does, but what if my line's just a touch off? You see what I'm saying? So I would not flirt with the line. I would definitely just pick a point that's clearly above the line, so we're not worrying about it, okay? So if you flirt with the line and it actually is supposed to be in the white area, but you have it as marked in the shaded area because your line was not straight, that's going to be a problem, okay? So don't flirt with that. So when we're looking here, we'll go with the first one we had, which was 800 and 200, okay? So now it said, interpret what this means. 800 what? What are we talking about?
Yearbooks.
Okay, so they have to sell, you write this down, I'm not gonna write all this down, you write it down. They have to sell 800 yearbooks and
200 classrooms.
200 class rings, and they get their picnic. So if they sell 800 yearbooks, 200 class rings, they will get their picnic. All right, does anybody have any questions on that? Good? Okay.